Howdy. For the next 3 videos, I'm looking at the Constructicon Legends from Revenge of the Fallen, concluding with a review of their combined mode, Devastator. Unlike the Supreme set, these figures have robot modes of their own, and it's the first time that this sort of thing has been tried with the Legends class, full stop. First, Overload, who isn't part of the Supreme set, incidentally. His alt mode is a mining dump truck. Different from long haul, but still a dump truck. It looks about as good as you'd expect for something this small. Red is a new colour for a Constructicon, but it's pulled off really well here. It really could do with some more paint though. I don't know if this is a feature or not, but this crane-shaped piece can flip up from the bed, which makes this something of a recovery vehicle too. The robot mode definitely looks like a brute, with short, stocky legs and long arms. The crane piece forms something that looks like a stinger behind his back, a la Beast Wars Scorponok. Heck, he even has scorpion-shaped claws on the end of his arms. Unfortunately, as you can see, he's really lacking in paint here too. With this set, the paint apps are one of the things sacrificed for the engineering of Devastator. The other thing is articulation. His arms have pretty good movement, but the legs can only move inwards and outwards. Oh, and the scorpion tail can move too. Of all 7, I'd say Overload comes in 3rd place. Recommended. Next, Mixmaster. Obviously a cement mixer. Again, the vehicle mode looks nice, even at this scale. Unlike some of the others though, he isn't that bland. Sure, grey isn't exactly dynamic, but it's realistic. And he has a similar deco on his barrel compared to the Voyager figure, so he isn't terribly dull. If you have everything pegged together properly, he's pretty solid, though the front section is a little tricky to mesh at first. The robot mode is very messy, not helped by the fact that he has Devastator's head dragging behind his butt. The arms are somewhat forgivable since he's meant to have long, dangly arms like this. All in all, he captures Mixmaster's look marginally well here. As for articulation, it's subpar even for a Legends figure. He can only move at the elbows and hips. And Devastator's head is practically a 3rd leg as far as stability is concerned. But let's face it, at least one of these is going to suffer from the combination gimmick, and in this case, it's Mixmaster. Very mildly recommended. Finally, for this video, Rampage. Just like the Deluxe, he's a bulldozer, but of course, he lacks the worn paint apps and the silver on his shovel. Otherwise, this is a nice looking vehicle. The yellow is a throwback to one of the more infamous colour schemes for a Constructicon during Generation 2. Due to the transformation, the shovel only moves downwards, though it's not like you can do so if you have him on a surface. The robot mode feels a bit like a cop-out, but it's actually meant to represent his jackhammer mode, and in a rough outline, it does look a bit like a jackhammer. Unfortunately, it also looks a bit like a pogo stick, so it's rather laughable as well. Articulation is also the worst of the lot. Only his shoulders can move. Though while we're here, kudos for including his tread whips in this design. Whilst I feel that Mixmaster is the weakest of the 7, Rampage is a fairly close second. Very mildly recommended. Wait for the other Legends Rampage if you're not bothered about buying this set. The next video will focus on the 4 remaining Constructicons. Stay tuned!